Alright, last time on Esteemed Critical, Steam was back in Sharn, and some stuff happened, like Malachite and Ezra had some really cool meetings with some really powerful people, where Malachite and his master discussed his future in the House of Shadow and House Fjarlin. Ezra got to meet the matriarch of House Fjarlin, who was impressed by their artistic ability with the piano and gave them and
my autism.
a fancy book that was not explained why they gave it to him or the history of it, but they have it.
What?
It's just Twilight.
I forgot to leave my computer running.
Fair update.
No, they have drops going right now for Overwatch, and one of them is like the only good Sojourn skin.
Just put it on Twitch and
I know. I have to have this out.
With that, Emma, Temple, and Skrillia officially got bank credit cards in the forms of Siberius chips, or chits, I think they're called.
Shit.
And then finally decided to give Malachite and Ezra a call and say, hey, where are you at? And they met up outside of the Kyber Gate / the Fallen District. Inside the Fallen District, they were tasked with finding a house. Woo! I find there's all kinds about it. House Kadandar? Nope. That's not what it is. Dekundarak, thank you. A House Dekundarak, possible HQ, deep beneath Sharn. From there, they did finally meet up, and eventually came across a sickly gnome woman who was just sitting around muttering to herself the whole time. There was not anything medically to be done for her, nothing magically to be done for her. Whenever they came across a group of thugs from the Bormar clan, who begrudgingly pointed Steam in the right direction towards a lead, where they met a changeling by the name of Cask, who was performing a open autopsy on a table in a tavern. And it was nasty, but essentially Cask had come to the realization that the waves of people getting sick seemed to be attributed to the various phases of the 13 moons around Eberron, but they weren't sure. And so they tasked Steam with finding a lunarium to help them track the various phases of the moon. Whenever they left the tavern, they were randomly assaulted by Caius IV and his couple of goons. And mainly it was just Caius doing the assaulting as they tried to banish Emma, with quick thinking from Temple, counterspelling it, and then gated away.
Did you wave? Oh.
They went back to the Wayfarers Guild and found a divination magic shop, where they met a kindly divination woman who sold, I think, Temple, did you get a crystal ball? Or did you decide against that?
I did get it.
Okay. But also the lunarium.
I thought you did get the crystal ball.
Your computer's touchscreen?
Yeah.
And then we pretty
No, I
much...
just bought diamonds.
Diamonds, okay, yeah. Pretty much wrapped up the day there with Ezra finishing the second act of the book they had been reading. So, morning arises. You can actually see the sun since you are in one of the deeper parts of Sharn. You're actually at the top of the districts. As we will activate the scene. Woo! There's Sharn right there, all pretty. No. And you wake up. You go through your what's the cleaning spell called?
Prestidigitation.
You go into your prestidigitation showers and clean yourself off with magic. Get yourself.
Imagine it's like there's like a tile block, and then there's two holes where Temple's hands come out of. And you just
It's typically a magical glyph, if you must know. But I mean, if that's how you want to imagine it.
Glory hole, but just for Temple.
It breaks the hole.
Stop making Temple into a fucking sex fiend.
You're the one who's thinking
Yeah,
of
you're
corkscrew
the one.
penis.
I did it! Y'all made that up! Damn it.
You're not denying it either.
Because it's funny.
It's pretty hilarious. From there, you'll have a nice warm breakfast, and you once again hear the relatively familiar sound of a stone call coming through. Sure, that's what it sounds like. And you'll see the proprietor.
No one makes the Nokia ringtone.
That's really good. And the predator comes back out. Steam, you have another call?
Are we there yet?
Yeah, you would all.
We
you
would
would-
just
yeah.
woke up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll answer the phone.
Oh yeah, you should
Who are
roll.
you?
You should roll for Malachi Saris.
Who are
You chose. We agreed on this. We should get you a coin to flip though. I feel like it would be much more dramatic.
Can we just flip
You mean a two-sided die?
Oh yeah, Ashton has one.
Yeah, I got one.
A coin or a two-sided?
A two-sided dice.
Yes.
I want to see this.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, it has
Where did you get
the.
those?
Came
It
with
came
this.
with my.
Remember we went to the
face
Dragon's
card.
Den?
Yeah,
With your what?
Supposed to be?
it's my face card
But-
coin. So it's.
Face card.
Yeah,
Monster
Cards
Club.
So I
Club,
guess for
standing
Saris,
spades.
I'll
Oh.
do. Which one is heads and which one is tails?
Up to you. Don't matter.
They specifically didn't put a head or a tail there.
Yeah, I guess the head will be the one that says that has the D20.
Okay.
I haven't flipped the coin in years.
That's gonna go fine. Oh.
Tails. I'm Saris.
You're Saris. Okay. So overnight, you switch to a much more cheerful disposition, and then you hear the call for Steam,
I'll take it.
and he'll kind of hand you over the stone, and you immediately hear Himiko's voice fill your ears. Hello, Steam. Who am I talking to?
It's Saris. How are you doing, Miko?
I'm doing well. I was hoping, since are all of you gathered now? It sounds like you are.
I mean, I think the majority of us are awake at this point.
Very well. Well, I invite you all to morning coffee whenever you have the moment.
At your place?
At my place.
We'll be. What time? Now?
Before lunch, please. That's all I ask.
We'll be there. I'll round up the rest.
Thank you very much. I'll see you then. Before lunch. Okay.
Are we sleeping in our own rooms?
Yeah, you'd all have your own rooms, / if you wanted to combine rooms, you could. But right now, all 5 of you are downstairs, finishing up your meal.
Okay.
Your breakfast.
Are you gonna tell them
Yeah.
simple?
Himiko called.
Let's go.
It sounds.
I'm ready.
It sounds like she wants to have coffee with us.
You don't have to convince me.
I mean, I guess we leave now. If
Let's
everyone-
go.
Okay.
Get your shit.
Temple just grabs all the shit from the table and throws it.
Put it in my bag over there.
All right. I guess we leave.
Okay. You'll walk down the steps of the Wayfarers Guild, and Skrilla, you'll feel familiar. Skrilla, you need a ride? You and your friends?
Who's that? Is that Bangus?
It's me, it's Bankus.
Hell yeah!
How the hell are you?
Oh, you know, I need money. So y'all need a ride, or
Yeah,
you look like you have someplace to be?
Don't we all?
Flip a gold coin to Bingus right quick.
My man, lady.
Like my man, lady.
Man, lady.
My
My
half-orc.
Only refer to me as man, lady now, please. It was fucking good.
Okay. And you'll load into the carriage number 3. A little cramped, but with Temple sitting on somebody's lap, it's fairly comfortable. And it only takes y'all about 30 minutes.
Who lap are you sitting on?
Oh, on the top one.
You're just holding on to the side of the carriage.
We have him strapped down.
You sit with Chippy.
Why is Chippy here if it's fucking
Why
crap?
wouldn't he be?
Yeah, he's always here.
It's Chippy.
Always watching.
As you are taking the bridge to the Glass District, you would see, again, the kind of windy spirits of Sharn, the city of towers, and the kind of manifest zone that it was built around, fluttering to the on the horizon with the rising sun. And it paints a beautiful picture as you reach the Glass Bridge District, and then eventually roll up to Himiko's house. And Bingus will kind of address you, Skrilla. Do y'all need me to stick around, or you going to go about my day?
How we feeling?
Are we going anywhere?
Do you have someone on retainer?
Yeah, this is Bangus. He's good people.
The best.
Yeah.
I definitely don't gamble.
He's getting a backstory.
yeah.
Treating his
Trust this man
addiction.
with
I mean,
life.
yeah, last time he got fucked up. That's what he said. I trusted him.
It's your decision. It seems like he's your jockey.
I mean, are we going anywhere after
What
this?
the hell does that mean?
Not quite sure. Depends what Himiko wants.
Australia can ride me anytime.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm for the chippy.
Keep the
Don't forget, you'll have to deliver the Larnaria. So
keep
The what?
the Lunaria.
Oh yeah, to the guy.
Say keep the wagon hot, Mr. Bingus.
Can do, Australia. Oh, wait, but how long are y'all gonna take? If it's more than 15 minutes, I don't want to keep the wagon hot.
Here's another.
No,
More
he
than
doesn't want
15.
to keep it on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not drawn.
No, it's not. It's Magitech.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see, you would. I mean, I guess I never described this to Australia. Sorry, but you would see kind of what looks like a faux metal horse at the front of it, but essentially it is driven by magic.
Okay.
It's like imagine a cart, but instead of where the horses would be, there's that metal horse, and it's just like, the front of a boat kind of deal. Like it's just for decoration.
Okay. Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Don't
All
keep
right,
it hot.
I'll idle here until y'all get back. So you see him just pull out a book and start reading.
Nice.
Who knocks on the door? Temple immediately runs up, just and immediately you hear a what?
Now I cast knock.
A bah.
Open the door immediately.
Okay.
No, just kidding, I'm not-
Big
no,
dick
not-
is
Okay.
alive.
Daddy's home.
Immediately you hear the door open. Ah, STEEM, my favorite. Lady Himiko is expecting you. Please wipe your shoes.
Who is this?
The
The
butler.
butler.
I just cleaned it.
Just prestidigitate them. Just
No.
That's probably the classiest thing I've ever seen you do.
Anything for Lady.
I'll remember that.
No.
Anything.
He will step aside and kind of wave all of you upstairs. And as you make your way up there, you'll see that the office door is closed, but next to it is the smell of coffee as you see a kind of, not like, it's almost like a pantry, little built-in cafe room that Himiko has prepared coffee for. You see kind of like this rich porcelain that you imagine has some kind of creamer in it, and also a bowl with various scoops of sugar in it. And as she finishes putting down the pot, she'll turn to you. Ah, my favorite group of adventurers.
Hi.
It's good to see all of you together in Australia. The new one.
How's the arm?
Oh, it's wonderful.
It looks good.
So you see her kind of like lift it up, and you hear the slight whirring as she like, clenches her fist and unclenches it.
God, so
It
badass.
has anxiety.
What's that?
The arm has anxiety.
No.
He said it was worrying.
No. You hear whirring. God damn it. And then you'll see on her other hand a small change as the once copper rings that she once had have turned to silver.
What does that mean?
I was just wanting to get together with all of you and see how everybody's doing. And ask about your tales in the Elsier Vale. I know I've heard some from you, Emma, and some from you, Scarlia, but I'm just curious how everybody's doing. She kind of like sets down various kind of fancy coffee teacups, and she'll ask you creamer, anybody? And she'll kind of pour whoever wants creamer, and then like sugar, and then puts like a cube, 1 cube, 2 cubes.
2 is good.
2 is cube, okay. And just however many cubes you want, and then eventually very steadily pours coffee. And while she's pouring the coffee, does anybody talk about their times or say anything they want to talk about?
I'm actually quite curious on what you've been up to. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Oh, it's been about, 2 months, give or take. 3 months. Well, I'll tell you what, the first thing I worked on was getting a new arm. This is new tech developed by House Karna and the House of Creation. and they created the Warforged. Looked like you with that laugh.
You said house what?
Karna.
Karna?
Karna.
The bad people?
Yeah.
No. What?
No,
That's
you're
bad.
not saying Karnath? What are you saying?
No. Oh, I'm thinking not Karnath the nation.
It's like, they have a house?
Like, what?
No. The House of Creation. So focused on that bloody VTT, it did not do my proper research. House of Making. It's canon.
Cannon.
Not Karna, canon.
Okay, I was like, wait a
He
minute.
starts
my bad.
shaking.
Let's blow that bitch up.
Where's it at?
My mistake. Canon.
Create this world's version of 9/11.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, it's the Pentagon.
Fucking better.
So kind of go into detail about how it was attached magically, and it's formed from various metals and Siberius crystals. And after that, the mark of traveling reappeared on my collarbone, and from there, inspiration struck me as I decided to finally make the Sky Ring, which I showed Emma and Temple, but I haven't shown the rest of you. And she'll kind of pull out this wrapped up piece of paper and show you the blueprints of a flying rail.
But do we notice anything different immediately about it?
That it doesn't involve any kind of elementals, like the current ones do use a electric elemental, essentially electric fire.
Mm-hmm.
And that it is run purely based off of a large Siberius crystal fueling propulsion, essentially.
Interesting.
Eventually, these will span all of Eberron and take anybody anywhere they want to be. Just maybe have to be careful of Zendrick. It's cursed. It's southwest of Corvair. It's known as the Empire of the Giants, which was essentially burnt to the ground by dragons. And very cursed by dragons.
We've been fine for the most part. Just some adventures here and there.
You're now famous adventurers, having slain an overlord's aspect.
We signed our first autographs last night.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. It's strange living in the limelight, is it not?
If you weren't born in it, I understand. As none of you were born in it.
Toity.
Getting rich lady over here.
Everyone disliked that.
Well,
But I can't think of a group more deserving of it.
I agree.
we joined the Adventurers Guild. Wayfarers Guild.
Very nice.
Um,
Yeah, I was once a part of that before I lost, my sister and I were attacked. And
Your sister.
you have a sister.
yeah, remember I told you about it. Fulgrim saved her and I from another monster. He was also a part of the guild before he became a high-ranking Templar with the Silver Flame.
Interesting.
Temple.
That's interesting.
Yeah, adventuring's a dangerous life, and inventing and creating for the common man is a bit more lucrative and safe. Except whenever, of course, you get targeted for assassination, but that was an exception.
Currently, we're working on finding the hidden ruins of the House de Kundrak.
Yes,
in
for
the-
Bree.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's currently what we're doing.
I'm glad y'all could help her out.
We're running into small problems with these diseases that are riddling the population here. We ran into a small gnome woman just the other night, falling apart at the seams. Strange.
How so?
She was inactive, not
Wasn't
eating,
talking.
not talking.
We had to force
Well,
her
she
to eat
was talking. She just.
Mumbling to herself.
Making no sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rumors I've heard, but these sickly people seem to only...
They're only in the lower districts.
Exactly.
So, of course, since them being in the lower districts, the
Yes.
people in the upper districts tend to not really give a shit.
The city council won't do anything unless it starts affecting high-ranking people. That or, it starts affecting a lot of people all at once, but I hope it doesn't come to that. If there are any resources that I can give y'all to help you with your investigation, just let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Where is Fulgrim at the moment, do you know?
I have not heard from him since you left for the Vale.
Oh.
Last I heard, he was getting an award of some kind, wasn't he? What was he getting?
He was getting a opinion for the decree of the prismatic from according to Bree. Oh, that's right. Bree mentioned something about that. I'm not privy to that secret part of her life, though. Haven't, explored Kyber. I did a few things as an adventure, but Kyber was not one of them.
So did you just want to catch up with us?
Of course. It's wonderful to see all of you again, especially here in Sean. And helping the greater good of Sean again.
I have a question outside of character.
Yeah.
How trustworthy is?
We love Himiko.
Okay, so cool.
Yeah, she's great.
All right, open
No,
door.
I don't trust Sterling though. You could throw us any
Yeah,
curveball.
Himiko's great. She helped us a lot in the beginning.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's just a creator. She makes
Temple
gadgets.
is horny for
Yeah.
her.
I want to do like a flashback of us in
could
the
be
cart,
equals.
and just like Shreddy asking
Cool.
that in person, and just being like, how much can we tell her? And that, yeah,
You can be honest
For
with
you,
her.
Miko?
yeah, cool. Okay.
We'll have a nice day.
But yes, as I was stating, if y'all need any kind of resources or help with figuring out this disease, please let me know. I'm sorry I can't go down there with you, and sadly, I'm not allowed to have teams anymore under me. But I'm more than happy to give you any resources from my personal coffers.
Why aren't you allowed to have teams anymore?
It puts me on the map, and my father doesn't want me on the map because of what happened last time. But I'm still working on the rail, and I do have some House Cannith. Nope.
It's not canon.
No,
Kenneth.
you're right.
Well, some House Cannith and some House Deorian agents helping me create the rail, but that's it, and that's in secret, underground places where no mortal eye is allowed to see. That doesn't have a dragon mark, so it's safer. But I am worried that whatever it is you're working on could affect the whole city.
Could I see it?
The Star Rail.
I do have a dragon mark.
I mean, I could probably get all of you in. As high-ranking adventurers and allies to House Deorian. You do still have that icon I gave you, right? Yeah. Let me talk to Papa. see what he has to say. But I'm fairly confident I should be able to get all of you in.
Daddy, I want to bring my friends.
Can I have a sleepover?
And I mean, if I'm being totally honest with all of you, it might involve you endorsing us in some way whenever the rail is ready for launch. But
You're in a
It would
capitalist
benefit from-
hellscape even
I
in
mean, it
this.
doesn't.
We'll do
It
it.
helps having a famous group of adventurers
We'll do it.
flash the House of the Orient badge.
I said we'll do it.
Temple's just like, well, do it!
Stop our commercials. My name's Freddie. I wouldn't have made it to the last battle if I didn't take the Star Rail.
My name is Skrillia from Steve, and I endorse this message.
What's that Mass Effect thing? Fucking Shepard, Commander Shepard. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
that was it perfectly. Skyrim. Get it right.
Did I say Star Rail?
You said Skyrim.
Oh,
Skyrim.
It's because he aims for the star.
Think of these
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh my god, dude.
God.
Anyways,
Yeah, so the morning will pass by uneventfully as you both exchange pleasantries and talk about the adventure in the Vale.
Squirrel did want to ask if she heard anything about the pure flame in
Girl.
Sharn.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to come in unnoticed would come through the Kyber gate. But
We gotta know
I'm too high up, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Now that you have your mark back, can you turn my staff into a gun?
you really miss your gun, don't you?
That shit was cool.
I mean, I'll need you to leave with me.
that. Oh my
Nice.
god.
How about this, Temple? If you give me the money to buy you a wand, unless you want to leave your wand with me for the next few days,
You need my staff?
your staff or your wand.
My house?
Your
He
staff.
uses a staff, not a wand.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my quarter staff.
Okay. If you want to leave it with me for about 2 days, I should be able to get it done for you.
Done.
All right? Are Are you going to be able to cast spells otherwise?
I have verbal spells.
You have what?
Verbal spells.
Purple spells?
I can cast without it. I just.
Is it a specific... I gave you like a couple of different magic stats, right? Are you just using the quarterstaff you've had?
You gave me the staff of fire.
Yeah.
And I gave the staff of life to Malachi.
Okay. So you'll just use maybe the staff of fire or something?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Very well. What does the staff look like if you want to describe it?
Wood.
Right, it's just kind of like a basic
Just a
quarterstaff.
stick he found outside in a pile. He was like, that's a good stick.
That's a good stick.
It's just intertwined all the way to the top.
Okay. All right.
Your typical.
The top is just bigger.
All right. Very well. I will.
Actually, no, it looks like this.
Yeah.
Oh, the hook.
Looks like that. Yeah, the hook. Okay.
Except
There's a word for that. Okay. I'll get to work on it, and also talk to my family and see about if we can get y'all to look at the sky reel. Just like I said, though, maybe be prepared to sign a contract if you really do want to see it. You know,
An NDA.
yeah, a non-disclosing contract, you know, an NDC. All right, but otherwise, I do have some business. I have to go to the sky reel, so I will talk to all of you later. I'll give you another call. So with that, you'll bid your adieus, and then head out to
The farm
Bingus.
district. No, we should go there so we can determine,
We gotta
deliver
go to
the
the
thing.
Kyber
Alright.
or to that bar first.
He's
Bingus
still
away.
there.
Hmm?
He's still there.
If he's
My
there.
whole Bingus.
I hope
Forgot what was his
Bingus.
name? The change
Cass.
Cask.
Oh yeah.
Another uneventful trip to the
Did
Fallen
you
District.
roll?
Hey, it's the city of towers. A lot of weird shit can happen.
You get bitten by a mouse.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got rabies and the plague.
Or you can become a rat man.
I have
Yes.
control of all the
Yes.
So yeah, you make your way to the Kaido's Gate, and then to Shamukar, the Tavern Shamukar. And at this time of day, it's a lot less likely. You only kind of see a
Day
few
drinkers.
day drinkers or people having lunch
Were we
outside.
there pretty early yesterday too.
It was definitely like late afternoon, early evening. But the sun would have still been out. But now that y'all are this low in Sharn, it is once again very dim. As you see kind of like torches because they can't afford the magic stone lights that a lot of people use in the upper districts, and other kind of the more monstrous races of Eberron who have innate dark vision also wandering around. And don't forget, Zeke, that as Ceres, you have a different accessibility. So just making sure.
Yeah, I know.
Do you not have dark vision?
I have extra dark vision with Ceres.
On Malkai.
Or Malachi. I don't have extra dark vision today. Because Ceres doesn't.
Something a little more blind.
Yeah, and then I get disadvantage on attack rolls as Malachite because I'm allergic to the sun.
Yeah,
If
which,
I'm fighting in the sunlight.
yeah, which we never roleplayed that. It's like I totally forgot
Yeah.
that was a drow thing.
Yeah, I'm allergic to the sun.
Yeah. But you were.
Yeah, I'm covered head to toe, but still.
I mean, like to see where he's attacking.
Yeah, I can't see because it's bright.
Yeah, it's
I'm
bright.
blind,
But-
basically.
Thankfully, Sharn's pretty dim.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you make your way inside, and you don't need to make any kind of perception roll. You do not see Cask at first.
Can we ask the barkeep?
Yeah. Let's see here. The barkeep wasn't a gnoll. Yeah, it was a human. Yeah, it was Teller. Human Teller who's just kind of like setting up and getting a bunch of mugs ready for the
I thought
night.
Teller was Casca's boss.
Was it? It might have been.
It's Penn and Teller,
Oh yeah.
the magician.
No, it was a half elf.
I just forgot that.
It was a half elf male, and like I said, he was getting some mugs ready whenever you approach him. What do you ask him?
The mean ones.
We were here the other night speaking to a changeling named Cask. Do you happen to know if they've been in today?
They should be in a few hours, performing more morbid work, but usually they They're usually around the Dask area. There's a couple of different gang crimes down here gangs down here that do work, and the work that the Sharn Guard doesn't. You look like you're from up top. Are you adventurers? You're adventurers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I'll take your gold. But if you want to go into Dask territory, it's essentially north of here.
Okay. Are there any things we should look out for specifically to know we're in the right place?
Oh, the Dask gang will find you.
Oh, great.
Perfect. Great.
Okay. Is it deeper into?
It's a little deeper,
Yeah. Okay. So it's darker.
a little darker. You might want to use a lantern or torchlight or magic light
Or a magic light.
Glowing dog.
or glowing.
Does
dog.
Chippy glow?
He's ethereal. Or what is it?
Well,
Celestial?
Celestial just means that he's using cosmic energy. He doesn't necessarily glow a lot. But yeah, he would have a faint glow for sure.
It's enough for the dark visioners, I guess. Would it?
It would be 5 feet.
Yeah, that's,
If that.
just walks in front.
His Chippy does.
Okay. Then we'll go over there then.
Thank you. What we got now?
Another one.
Another
I'm
one.
not level unit. Oh, it's your foot.
Ew. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye.
Yeah. What is that?
It basically hovers around me,
Mhm.
and I can move it as far as I want. If we're in combat, it's 30 foot per action.
Gotcha.
But if I'm not in combat, I can move it as far as I want.
Okay.
It says there's no limit to how far away from me the eye can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A
Right.
solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
Wow.
But you mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision up to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction, and it's invisible.
Nice. Is it concentration?
We've casted this before. To sneak into, to peep into another room.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it concentration?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to an hour.
Is there anything specifically you do with this eye, or do you
I'm
just
gonna
have?
have it in case we need to look somewhere else and it out, but I just wanted to have it ready.
Okay. Getting there is certainly uneventful, as the peoples of the district seem to be recovering from their collective hangover. But
also, I'm gonna ritual cast that one spell.
which one?
Telepathic bond.
Telepathic bond.
Yeah.
And just between all of you? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So now you can think to each other instead of talking.
One of my thoughts.
And I can see something communicated mentally.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. This is why you're in the front.
I mean, I can be the back to do that.
Eventually you make your way to a set of ruins that seems a bit cleaner, as you kind of see an erected fence with a gate that was shoddily built, and off to the side you hear, "Psst! Hey, what are you doing out here?" And as you Temple, you would see it immediately. There's a goblin off in the alleyway, kind of talking out to all of you.
My eye's gonna go in the alley. Do I see anyone else with him?
Nope, it's just a goblin.
And I'm gonna just tell him, just hold on.
Just keep moving. Keep walking.
Hey.
I'll ignore him.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where are you going?
They have some.
Why are you in Boromar? Why are you in Dask territory?
Who are you?
Rascal Shao.
Rascal.
I deal in information for gold. Fucking love gold.
What about silver?
I mean, you can turn silver into gold.
What about Braun?
No.
You can turn bronze to silver, then it turns to gold.
I work for Dask around here. What are a bunch of adventurers doing around
Oh,
these
we're
parts?
looking for.
Cast.
Cast.
I thought it was Cass. Who's
It
Cass?
is.
Ah.
That Dask is the gang. That Cask is a part
Cask with
of.
Cask of Dask. It's
Yeah.
his name.
That's right. Okay.
Stupid.
So we all must be the group of friends that he made last night, apparently. And you'll see him kind of step out of the alleyway. All right, you can follow me. I'll take you to him. And he'll just kind of walk through the gates. As you'll see gnolls and kobolds and a minotaur is kind of on the ground level as the kobolds and gnolls are up at the top with crossbows.
Is it the same minotaur from the bar?
No, he was that was specific. for
Oh, so
them.
I'm just being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And eventually you come across a fairly well-built building that seems to still, still has its door kind of on the hinges, and the knob is still like working properly. And as you let yourself in, and you'll see it's kind of like a makeshift infirmary. And off in the corner, you see a woman sleeping.
It's just her here?
It's just her.
Is it the gnome woman from yesterday?
It is not.
Because those guys said they were gonna like put her somewhere.
Yeah.
That was the Boromir plan.
Oh.
Or does Cask transform into a woman?
Which she.
Oh, he
They
did
did do-
before. Yeah.
Yeah, she did take, or they did change, and they were like, I haven't been in this form in a while.
Is it the same woman?
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
Oh, it's Cass. Okay.
Are they sleeping?
Yeah, I was like, they're
They're
sleeping.
sleeping. Yeah.
Can we wake them?
How do you wake them up?
No, I'm asking the goblin.
I mean, Rascal is just outside and he was
Oh.
kind of walking off.
Oh, okay, no.
I guess I'll approach Cask and just.
We can just let them sleep for a little bit.
And you'll hear you see them just kind of. 5 more minutes.
Cask,
Oh,
we have something for you.
oh, Malachite.
Sure.
Sorry, and you'll see them kind of drop the persona as they transform back into a changeling, and they are pretty much just loinclothed up right now.
Is that your preferred
Tiger.
body?
I was getting used to persona. I hadn't, like I said, I hadn't used it in a while, so just want to kind of, we all inspired me to maybe let myself up to the higher districts. I figured I'd get back into the, my old skin. If that makes any sense.
You mean,
It just sounds weird, my old skin. Well, we bought the, what is it called?
Right.
Lunarium?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that for you.
Wonderful. Here, and you'll see him kind of get up, still pretty much in the buff,
Mhm.
and clear off a table that had like various bottles and body parts on it. Here, leave it right here. And as you put it on there, you'll see that it's been, the moons from beforehand have shifted slightly. And you'll see Cass kind of get down and get a good look at it. I've never actually seen the moons. I've been down
Oh, they
here
don't
a long
show
time.
here, that's right.
I've been down here a long time. I think I was born here. But, are they as pretty as this?
That's it.
it's like
No,
a big
pretty.
round block of cheese.
Just a rock.
Just a rock?
Just a rock in the sky.
I thought they were like portals to other realms.
Shit, are they?
Not that I'm aware of.
They're physical representations of various realms, yes.
Mm.
So
Is this your surgery room? Infirmary?
it's the Cask's Dask infirmary, yes.
And this is where you sleep.
Yes.
More like a casket.
That's clever. Cass's casket. Wait, then I wouldn't be a good healer.
No, I don't think they'd
I
come.
don't know. Don't do that.
No.
Not doing that. Maybe
Come here if you want to die.
maybe I'll make caskets one day, but not today.
Or
Did you learn anything new from
not a
yesterday?
casket.
I learned that the Nolo died of starvation.
From refusal to eat.
From not a refusal, a lack of
Inability.
wants, and a lack of ability, sure.
Has anyone else fallen ill?
That's another thing I was hoping to ask all of you. I was hoping you could possibly find
A dead
a
body.
live specimen that I would keep alive here in the infirmary. I wouldn't treat them like I did the Knoll. I would do my best to keep them alive and kind of watch them as the moon phases progressed.
You can find that.
That's what I was
We'd
gonna
have to go find that other game.
What's the
now.
game called?
The
Boromir.
Boromir.
The Borum?
Boromir.
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 Not Boromir like Lord of the Rings. Boromir.
Well, we gave a sickly gnome woman to the Boromir. Boromir?
Boromir.
Boromir.
He kind of
Boromir.
like scrunch his nose. Why'd you do that?
They were the only ones
someone to
around.
take care of.
Oh yeah, I guess was it in the Fallen District?
Yes.
Okay, that
We're
is
the
their
only ones
territory.
around.
Yeah, that's their territory. I apologize. you know, we don't have the best relationship with them, but
We could fetch her.
I mean, would they let you?
I
Or
Or
if
if
he's
he
paying
finds
them to
someone.
keep her alive, I'm sure it would give him more money or just give it back.
I didn't think they were very willing to help her anyways.
You did get the feeling that the halfling you talked to was going to do his best.
Yeah.
So. And did the cast will speak up? I mean, the honest fact of the matter is that whatever this sickness is, it's affecting everybody down here. Boromar, Dask, and House Tarkman.
Well, I mean, we can't necessarily just go out to the street and find an ill
I
person
mean, we
and
can
abduct
just
them.
tell them that we have someone who could help her.
Yeah.
I mean, however you want to go about it. But I'm just saying, if you could bring me, that it would help me figure all this out all the quicker, if at all. Because I haven't found anything yet. But hopefully, at least with the Lunarium, I can find the pattern.
Sure. I guess we can go find her. Where
So,
do they reside from here?
in the Fallen District,
Yeah.
according to our scouting, for lack of a better term, they're basically centered on the eastern end.
More in the north?
Well, you're in the Kyber Gate district right
Yeah.
now, so we would have to head back south and then head east, essentially. I would ask around, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, you know, you'll still get like a
I
sore
mean, they
thumb.
found us last time, so.
I mean, surely it was a patrol of some kind.
I guess we just go find a patrol for their clan and just talk to them.
I mean, gold talks, money speaks.
This is true. Well, I guess we'll be back with a body. A live one.
Live one, please. Cask will see you out as he starts to like put on some pants.
Fine.
And, put on a coat, and you'll make your way out. You'll hear a rascal. Did you get what you needed out of him?
For the most part. Do you know where you can take us to find the Boromar clan?
I know it'll cost you a silver.
Sure.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
I'll give him a silver.
Yeah.
We'll do 10 bronze.
I don't want more. Just give me a silver. I don't want to go. I know you have more silver. Adventurers like you, I know you have. You probably have platinum on you.
What the hell is
I
that?
can smell it.
You can smell it.
Actually, that won't do that you can mix now.
I can smell it in your hands.
Anyways, I'll give him a silver, and then we can go find this.
You see him, he
Boromar
just goes,
clan.
yeah, that's good stuff right there. And he'll trot along. So, you're helping Cask figure out this sickness, huh?
Trying. I think Cask is the only.
Trying.
Yeah, the only person that's wanting to try at the moment.
Well, hold on now. Teller has given him all the resources he can to figure out this sickness.
Teller?
Our boss.
That's chassis.
That's
Oh,
right.
I hardly know her.
You can tell her him, because he knows her. He just kind of looks back and keeps moving.
Oh, you rascal!
You're a dunce.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'd imagine the Boromar clan are going to want to figure this out too. There have been talks, the information I've gathered, which is rumors really, that Teller and whoever charged the Boromar clan are possibly talking about a ceasefire until we can figure out what the sickness is.
Treaty.
I mean, that's a word for it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They use ceasefire.
Interesting.
You know, unlike us, the Boromar clan actually has a seat on the city council, which is one of the weirder things down here.
Why don't you have a seat on the city council?
Because we don't care about the rest of Sharn, we care about what's down here.
Those bitches over there.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
What is that person sitting on the city council going to do all the way up there?
Okay, you have a point.
So our boss stays down here, but you know the Boromar clan, right? They're a family, so what?
Is it Barrymore?
Boromar. That's what I said.
A family.
Sure.
You should get your ears checked and get all that hair out of there.
Sure.
At least you see that he has very hairy ears too.
Ew. So they're a family, as
They are.
in
They're
a
a
found family or blood family.
They're the leaders of it are a blood family,
Okay.
and apparently, like the daughter of the leader is who's on the city council. But
What's her name?
Shit. I don't know. Her last name ends in a Barrymore or Boromar.
Every time we say the name of the clan, it fucking changes.
Boromar. Look, like I said, we don't follow city matters a whole lot. We worry about what's down here, and usually they hire thugs, human, gnolls, and halflings. But the actual clan are halflings. So
They're all halflings.
the blood clan.
The blood.
Yeah. But they hire thugs that are part of the clan as well.
Okay.
As y'all are starting to leave the Kyber gate and enter, you see him kind of flop up a hood.
You don't have to guide us the whole way if you're not welcomed into their territory.
I mean, it's not that I'm not welcome, it's that I don't want them to know who I am.
Sounds like you're not welcome.
They don't know who I am.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just some goblin helping you, adventuring folk get around.
Did we get the name of the guy that we gave her up to?
Let me check.
Because we can't just be like, hey, we're looking for this guy, picked up a sickly gnome. I mean, I guess you could say picked up a sickly gnome woman.
I think so, because I just have Boromar clan and then / Dask, because those are the two clans.
That's
Says-
DAASK, by the way.
Oh,
Find
yes.
Shamukar Tavern in Kyber's Gate the Raven.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't get a name for that.
Okay. We'll check.
Very well. I mean, do y'all want me to keep leading you, or I can head back and you can look around yourselves?
Just take us as far as you're comfortable with.
Very well. Yeah. So it takes only about 10 minutes to kind of get to the eastern side, and he just kind of turns to a lot of you. All right, it's around here. So I will leave a lot of you to it. Not that you need help, but
Do we see anyone around here?
You would. You would see the occasional, kind of more humanoid-looking person kind of walking by with bags in their hands, and then like a group of would look to be kind of mixed personages, also just kind of keeping up in a pack and trying not to, draw attention to themselves. And eventually, as you're kind of just meandering through the Fallen District, you would come across another, what looks to be pack of the Boromar clan with various gnolls and a few halflings, just kind of patrolling around.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my Astromancy archive that I got. I'm gonna expend a charge to let me use locate creature.
Alright.
And since he stood within 30 feet of the guy, I'm gonna locate him.
The lady, the gnome, or the dude?
No, the dude.
The dude. Okay. You would see that, he's basically northeast of here. Or you would detect that, I guess. Not see that.
So we just follow Temple like
It says as long as it's the
Wow.
creature's within the 1,000 feet.
Yeah, you'd
God,
be within
jeez.
1,000 feet, yeah. Okay.
If the creature's moving, you know the direction it's moving.
It is not moving, so. You immediately see Temple just scurry, bouncing along.
Mm-hmm.
As he
Going
gets
at,
ahead.
okay, 45 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Just on the fucking rooftop.
Okay. By the way, Ezra, did you want to read anything, or did maybe where you were just
I
like,
don't think we've had a moment to like.
I mean, like the carriage you might have, but I mean, like at the same time, y'all were talking, so.
Get
Me with my
educated,
slow.
loser.
Okay. It doesn't take long until you find a very pristine-looking building that seems to be hidden among a bunch of ruins inside of what looks to be like a broken-down bell tower. And immediately you are approached by various gnolls with like halberds out in front. They're like, "Who comes to the clan? What business do you have here?"
We're adventurers. We met up with one of your.
One of the, he's a leader, wasn't he? Was he like
He was just a dude in the clan, I thought.
No,
There are lots of
What
dudes
are
in the
their
clan.
He was a knoll, the guy that we talked to.
Was it no?
He was a half.
Halfling.
Oh.
He was surrounded by gnomes.
He should be like a higher.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
he's a halfling.
It
So
was
he's
a
blood.
It was a
I don't know.
halfling.
You didn't ask.
Wait, crit.
It was a halfling. I
Stop.
can point to where he is. He was taking care of someone for us.
Make an insight check. And so, to be clear, Temple did point in the direction of where he's sensing it. Yeah.
I almost find it. I saw this video. Actually, was Koichi
Oh my god. It's a nut to air.
5.
Okay. You just, it's hard to get a read on this snarling, drooling, angry bunch of gnolls in front of you. You're gonna have to give us a lot more to go off of than some halfling around these parts.
I mean, he
Well,
took in.
they also
he-
took the gnome woman. I don't know if y'all heard of.
That has the sickness.
I've seen a gnome woman with a sickness.
Or the sickly one.
Yes.
You see him roll his eyes, and then immediately he'll kind of make some kind of gesture, and then the rest of them will kind of not lay down, but at ease their halberds.
Can we go?
We're here for her. That's all we're here.
You pointed in the direction of him. His name's Cannon.
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 Cannon?
Follow whatever. How did you know he was over there?
I saw him.
You'll see him look over. Make a deception check.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah. I get 0. 19.
I thought you said it's a 0.
Wow, that was mildly
Damn.
impressive.
It's a
2?
2.
Yeah. And you'll see him kind of look back again.
I'm a gnome, I can see far.
I've never seen a gnome see so far. But go talk to Cannon. He's been taking care of that lady for the past day.
Is she well?
No. So she's alive. She's alive.
If she allows us to ask, is she alive?
We don't know what's wrong with her, but it scares us.
Well, we're here to take her away
We'll
from
take her out of your hands. Thank you for the hospitality.
You see him just kind of like squint and then nod. It's you see like a trio of the gnomes that were not gnomes, but gnolls that were following him kind of open up the gate for you, and you let yourself inside the compound. And as you jump over the fence,
Naruto over here.
Okay, hands behind my back.
No!
you let yourself into the compound, and it's certainly a lot cleaner than the Dask kind of campment. There's definitely a sense of organized crime family about it.
This is the mafia?
Yeah.
And you see this one halfling lady, just doing. I'm just kidding.
Come to me the day my daughter's wedding.
You would see kind of a lighter looking building with what looks to be a House Jarosco insignia on the front of it, which is the House of Healing, and that is where Cannon is being sent
I'm
to.
assuming that's where he's gonna be.
So unless you want to do anything in the compound, you'll let yourselves into the hospital.
I don't feel like very welcome here.
Okay.
I don't think we're very welcomed here.
People don't approach you at all. You do get a few wondering gazes, like, who are these people? But since you were led inside, you definitely get the feeling that nobody's going to question you about it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go into the House of Healing.
Yeah.
The hospital.
Yeah. So you'll see inside, a very clean, well-kept infirmary, much nicer than Cask's was, is another halfling with a House Jarosco, actual mark of healing across, kind of the opposite of Malachites. She'll kind of approach you. Did any of you need healing? You look very healthy.
We're here for Cannon.
I see. What is your business with Mr. Cannon?
The sickly gnome.
Oh, are you the adventurers that he talked to yesterday?
Yes, we're here to take her home.
Well,
Take
it's
her home.
Yeah.
home.
Well, take her back.
Her home was here in the Poland
Stop
district.
talking.
Take her off your hands.
I'll let you talk to Cat.
It's
It's down the hall, and the second door on the left.
In our minds, shut
Okay, we'll go see Cannon.
So you'll let yourself down in there, and
Get in.
you'll see Cannon. He had kind of like peppery hair, kind of black, a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a lot of black, a little bit of white, and he'll kind of like look up and turn over to you as he had his back to the door, and he's like, I don't know if you get in here.
We walked in.
They let us in?
We told them we knew you, which wasn't a lie.
Good enough, I guess. Pretty clever of you. Here she is, by the way. She hasn't gotten any better. And they've forced me to feed her, so here I am, keeping my word.
Y'all's infirmary's clean. Have y'all figured anything out, or?
The two House Drosko agents we hire, no. There's nothing physically wrong with her. So that's all they can really do, I'm sorry to say. And they're not... They could use a restoration spell, but we don't pay them enough for that. Let's put it that way.
Do you think it would even help?
They seem to imply it wouldn't, but again, there'd be only one way to truly figure it out. And sadly,
How much is a restoration?
I mean, I don't remember, I'm not a cleric, but it's usually pretty expensive. It involves a lot of diamonds.
Yeah, yes.
Are you a cleric?
Yes.
I mean, could you cast it?
I think I know restoration.
He just pulls his book out. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Well, are you here for her? I thought you asked us to take care of her.
Yes, we have someone who could potentially help her.
I don't know restoration.
Okay. I mean,
So we were gonna ask if we can take her off your hands, and you can keep the money.
I appreciate, I was gonna keep it. But, like I said, they've been forcing me to take care of her.
Well, if you don't want to anymore and you have other things that you want to do, we can take her off your hands.
Please do.
Perfect.
By the way, speaking of this wasting sickness, another group of adventurers delved deeper into the Fallen District. Looks like they were heading towards maybe the cogs or even the sewers.
Did he look like a dickhead?
I didn't actually get a look at them. I'm just from the reports I've heard.
What are you talking about?
It's probably
Guys.
I mean, look, they're heading into Raver territory. If y'all ever want to do that
Raver
superhero
territory.
thing and help them out,
Just follow the E.
it would probably be for the betterment.
Ah.
It wouldn't do good if a bunch of adventurers got killed down here. We're in it's a sensitive situation right now with this sickness. But you should probably take care of her first, and just keep that on your mind.
We'll definitely look into that after this.
She made an early appearance.
She did. Yeah, just head south from here in the Fallen District, and eventually make your way into the island. It's essentially an area that transforms into sewers / the cogs.
The
So,
underbelly.
I mean, you're in the
We're already in
underbelly.
the
Yeah.
underbelly.
The underbelly of the
The under, the belly
The
of
taint.
the under.
The taint of Sharn. That's a good word. I'm gonna start calling it that.
Should we take her back to this guy before we do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to
Unless you
carry
want a
around a
babysitter.
No.
yeah a pretty much dead woman?
Yeah, it's dead weight.
I'm not dead
We
yet.
can pick her up. Australia probably.
Australia.
One dimension north, right?
Could you?
Get your little
This
face
one
out
can.
there.
Yeah, we'll just take her back, I guess.
I do have dimension door, but I can't do that from here. It has to be a point that I can see.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a point that you can imagine.
No,
Is it
that's
a point
teleport.
that-
That's teleportation.
No,
Dimension
it's also-
doors.
no, it's
I think he
dimension
actually
door.
might be right.
Yeah. I always
Like,
thought
if
it was
you can't-
basically.
I think if you can't see it, but you can imagine
Yeah,
it,
just try
if
going
you
across.
do a dimension
Ooh, that's
door,
right.
but there's no one there or nothing, an obstacle there, it works. If there is an obstacle, then you just get sent back and take some damage.
I have terrible news for you. Oh no, I didn't keep it. Okay, I thought I got rid of it.
And it's pretty far.
I thought it was like at least.
It has to be within range, and that range is 500 feet.
You think we're
I don't think we're 500 feet away.
You are not.
Much further than that.
Thanks.
Why'd you pick her up?
Oh,
Lovely girl.
I have to.
She's so fluffy.
Don't
Yeah.
jump off my arms this time.
She's
Oh.
gonna. She
Don't
wants
jump
to
the wrong
go.
way.
She says, "Let me be free."
She smells so good. Did you bathe her?
She probably laid on some clean sheets or
Yeah,
something.
she probably. She was
Smells like
doing
the
it.
wash.
Jordan did was just wash his clothes. I wonder if she was laying. on
She's
something she
probably
shouldn't.
doing that. That's what happens
She's
with
done
our
that
cats.
before.
Like my cats will sometimes smell like my perfume because they'll lay on like a jacket I've worn.
Yeah.
Oh God, lovely.
I mean, we can just carry her to close enough and then.
I mean, why do that? Just walk the rest of the way. I don't think Scarlett would mind.
Oh, she's going on Chippy.
There you go.
Throw her on the dog.
Chippy just
Ooh.
grabs her by the scruff.
I'll take her back to Cask.
We have to give him more money.
Mystery.
Just, I mean, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Just take care of her.
He doesn't want nothing to do with her.
Thank you for your
Stop
hospitality.
that. I just,
You
I don't
better
want to
thing
take
do.
care of an invalid.
You also have better things
Oh
to do.
my
That is a
God.
horrible thing to say, but okay.
You know what? Yeah, let's get her out of here.
I kept my word.
You
Fine.
We appreciate it.
did. You do appreciate it.
I appreciate your money.
Lovely was trying to connect to the brain cell. I saw her like looking around all crazy. It didn't connect.
Lovely. Are you going crazy?
She is.
You going nays?
But she's just trying to find it again.
Oh no. Don't you jump up that. No, you can get up that anyway. Okay. So, as you're making your way uptown, through the Kyber Gate, you're approached by what looks to be a bunch of hooded thugs. They're like, hey, y'all kidnapping women now?
Wait,
What the fuck?
before, I mean, I would have seen them.
Fuck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my arcane eye, I can
Yeah.
avoid everyone.
Okay. Would you have seen this group of cloaked men?
Well, right now I have them like 60 feet ahead of me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I would say with your special eye,
My brother.
you would see, you would have seen them. Okay. So how would you go about avoiding them with your group of 5 and Chippy?
And a
Like, there's a lot of
And-
alleyways in
and-
it.
Invalid, apparently.
We'll just take like,
I think he had something planned for that.
No, make it.
He was gonna make us get
He
drunk.
probably rolled, and that's what we ran into.
It was an encounter roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but if y'all avoid it, you avoid it.
You're about to get
I
drunk.
will say, make like it's going to be like a wisdom check, or if you can convince me of an
It's about to
intelligence
get
check,
managed somewhere else.
but with advantage due to your ability of due to your knowledge of Sharn. Let's see if you can maybe navigate around this group of men.
well, I haven't been down here, so I wouldn't say.
I mean, you know, it's still Sharn. So
I wonder what beef kite's about here.
Just so, yeah,
Just
just
too
a wisdom check.
like, you know, if you want to make it survival.
I was obsessed with Ezra, not me.
We want to bench you that way.
17.
She can summon bears. Let me give her that first.
As you kind of like, you know, duck into an alleyway and the rest of the group follows you, you do hear these group of men basically talking amongst themselves. Yeah, I heard those adventurers came through here somewhere. Let's keep an eye out.
Yeah.
And then you hear one of them, somebody just sneak into that alleyway? It's probably just a kid. And you
And
narrowly
then one of us trips.
avoid them.
Losers.
Trying to get our money, trying to steal our women.
We stole their parents.
So do you go back to the cask encampment, to the Dask encampment?
Yeah, back to Casca's
Okay.
infirmary.
Yeah, and it's a smooth trip along the way there, as you know, you kind of see the same group. You know, the Minotaur kind of looks at you and then sees the halfling woman, kind of nods his head and opens the gate for you, and you let yourself in. And Cask has, you know, put on, you know, what looks to be relatively clean surgeon's gloves, and you know, his proper is in an attire similar to what he was wearing the night before. As he turns and sees a lot of you walk in.
Delivery.
Open it, Pizza Hut.
And he'll take, you know, put her here on this bed, please. And does Chippy put her on the bed?
Yeah, Chippy puts her on the bed.
Okay. Is Chippy with his jaw? Or?
Yeah, right by the scruff. Like,
He just
hops on the
just
bed.
gingerly just puts her down. He'll just kind of look at you. That is a very well trained dog.
He's gentle, like a mama lion.
I don't know what a lion is, but I think it's a good name.
No.
You don't buy.
You know what a cat is?
Yes?
It's a good one.
He's the big
What kind of looking cats are gentle?
What kind of cats are you around?
Angry ones.
Apparently cats don't like you then.
I mean, maybe.
Bad news for
Women
you,
not
buddy.
like you either.
There's not a lot of cats out here.
Oh.
I was gonna call for. I'm doing my best down here. And you'll see him kind of like wipe.
What'd you say?
No bitches.
You see him kind of wipe away the celestial slobber.
But they're gonna say wipe away the tears.
As he kind of he begins to basically strip her of like the sackcloth that she had on,
Yeah.
and puts on a much nicer. It's like a gown essentially.
I was like, this is about to get dark.
I was thinking about how I want to describe this, and I was just like, I'll just be real. So,
Okay.
but yeah, basically he puts, he takes off the raggedy cloth and puts on a nice little, gown to help kind of keep better track of her vitals, for lack of a better term. He's going to do a medicine check.
Can I help him?
She's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be front and center for this.
Yeah, you
So we
were
got an 18 and
Yeah,
a
he's
3.
been all, oh, this guy is
So-
weird, as if he's not playing a very simpler character.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, us medicinal people, we're interesting.
Is that what we're calling
Okay,
him?
Mr. Freakazoid.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while. That was a weird show. He rolls a 23 total.
Nice.
And he's just like, very good. She seems to be in better health than most of the people down here, so
Probably because she's been force fed.
that's good. That's good. I will continue to keep doing that. I have a nice little contraption that'll help feed her and keep her hydrated.
You're not gonna like cut her open or
No.
anything, are you?
No,
Not until she's dead.
no, and you'll see him just kind of like sit down.
Is that Sarah's?
I need her alive, Saris.
Yeah.
You'll see him kind of pull up
But you
and
don't
like,
know, you don't
He
know
doesn't know
any
that's
Sarahs.
Sarah's.
what?
He doesn't
He
know
thinks
that's
it's not
Sarah's.
a-
He
Oh,
thinks
yeah,
it's
Malachi.
Malachi.
Wait, you just called him Saris though.
I think Riley.
No, that was just me
Oh,
asking.
that was okay. Yes, Malachite, I need her alive.
Mm.
As you see him basically pull out what looks like a blender.
Look at the flowers.
You see this contraption that looks like almost a shovel, but instead of a shovel, it's a big spoon with a blender attached to the top of it. That is a vintage me.
I imagine a blender duct taped
Yeah.
to a large spoon.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
Oh
Just like-
God.
I'll keep her fed.
Gets a funnel, opens her mouth.
I imagined in my head before he said any of that, I imagined he had like a turkey baster.
I hate that.
Well, I mean, I could use a turkey. I could use a baster to feed her water.
complicated.
Just baby bird.
I don't want to baby bird it. I want to feed her using my fancy contraption.
It looks like it's gonna fall apart.
It's a fucking Doofenshmirtz-inator.
The
Feeder-inator.
The baby feedinator. The baby birdinator.
Does it have a pull cord like a lawnmower?
No.
It's feeding time.
No, you just flip the switch.
I imagine like a pedal, like a pedal that spins.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll take good care of her. Do y'all need anything else?
You need anything?
I need you to leave.
Okay, we got.
You are cramping my style.
What's style like your maiden list?
Why are we being
He's
so- Stop! He's already dead!
I'm about to call my Minotaur friend.
So, we're going
Actually,
to going to the
Lower
cogs,
area.
do you have any advice for like navigating down there or dealing with the ravers or anything?
I mean, make a persuasion check.
Wait, isn't the other group of adventurers going down there too?
Yeah.
Okay, Caius.
We're going to look
Well,
for
we
them.
don't know if it's Caius.
But they're the only ones trying to.
Can
like,
anyone
fix
help
it.
me with this
I
persuasion
can
check? I
help
have
me.
-1.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Let me see.
Yeah, you roll twice, yeah.
14.
They're just like,
Okay. As you see him very flustered after all the insults all of you
So
threw at him.
sorry. I didn't say shit.
And that's look, the Ravers, they're like a group of
They're
fanatics.
feral, right? You said.
They're feral fanatics. They seem to follow some kind of almost
Yeah, feral
tribal,
savages.
yes, tribal religious sect. And there are 3 gangs of them.
Yeah, right.
3 gangs of them.
I don't know which gang you'll run across, but just if you see one, they're like cockroaches. You know there's 7 more somewhere in the buildings around
Okay.
you. So
yum.
if they find you, it's probably better to run.
Okay, sounds like we're probably gonna fight these people. Yeah.
It's been an hour.
It's been about probably about an hour and a half.
So
Almost.
then I would lose my
Your eye.
arcane
Yeah, you probably would have lost it as you reach the district.
and the
Essentially.
telepathic one, but I can just ritual cast that again.
Okay. Do you have anything else to ask me?
Good luck.
Thank you. Come visit me in a few weeks' time, and I'll let you know if I find anything with the Lunarians.
God damn, I think we got a few.
The night, the moon phases have to shift. What do you want me to tell you?
Okay.
Alright, we leave.
So, are y'all wanting to go anywhere specific, or do y'all head basically to the cogs?
I think we're ready. I don't think we need anything, right?
Alright.
Straight to the cogs.
Let's see if that group of men is still there.
Not the men.
7.
7.
Not the men.
Not the boys.
Not just the men, but the women and the children.
All right, Anakin.
I hate them.
Did you cast your ritual eye?
Not the eye. No, that was not a ritual.
Did you cast it then?
No.
Okay.
I did just.
But
Tell them
considering
about
that y'all did pass by here last time, you would once again see in the distance this, just group of thugs, kind of patrolling around, kind of harassing people, but letting them go.
Looking around.
Yeah, see?
This is the fucking mafia.
Do y'all do anything specific?
I would just say fucking keep walking, eyes forward, don't look at them.
Yeah,
Blinders on.
ignore them. Not aggravate them.
Hey, there's a lot of them right there. Hey, you're that group of adventurers that's been down here looking around.
Nope.
Yeah.
So we know speak English.
It's common. Come on. Say something in fucking Elvish.
No
or
hablo
whatever.
inglés.
No hablo inglés.
Are you saying that in like Elven?
Yeah, like in, I don't know, in...
Is
no.
Saris actually doing that?
Sure, in Quarry.
In Quarry?
Yeah.
So a bunch
How
of
the
just
fuck
like
do you know
screeching sounds, just
Yeah.
Jesus
make
Christ.
an,
Scream at these people!
make an intimidation check.
Sure. Intimidation is what charisma. Yeah, okay. Oh,
Nice.
24.
They wet their pants.
As you just screech at them in this like in this Eldritch tongue that nobody around you understands. Even your friends are like taken aback. 'Cause they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
I was gonna say in my mind to all of them. What the fuck?
And immediately just like, "All right, I'm sorry," and they just scamper off.
That's how you deal with that. Yeah, scream.
I mean, I could have just done that in a normal language.
You could have warned
Just
them.
started barking.
Get on all fours. I
Chippy has his legs between his legs, his tail between his legs, behind
between his
Skrilly.
legs.
Chippy didn't like that.
I don't know. I think he knows Corey just because.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a list of languages. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
These people just want to harass us and it's not happening.
No.
Play Uno reverse.
Alright. So eventually you make your way down to the southern area, and you're keeping an eye out. If y'all want, like, do y'all try to sneak through this kind of area of town? Are y'all doing anything specific?
I think we're just walking through.
Minding our business.
It doesn't take long, and you notice that there seems to be another. Is invalid really like insulting y'all? Or?
No.
Okay.
It's just a funny word.
It's an accurate term as well. Okay. You would see another invalid on the road.
No, it's autism. Dude.
It's Catholicism.
Another invalid on the road? Are they dead or alive?
They would be alive.
Oh,
Because they're just kind of slumped against what looks to be a wall.
Actually, we can't do much for this.
We're probably gonna see more and more of them the lower we go.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Not much we can do. We can't save all of them.
Not until we figure out what's going on.
I mean, do y'all approach this sick person, or?
I feel like I wouldn't if it's. We know what we're getting ourselves into, and we know that it's going to get worse down here. I feel like it'd be just a waste of time to try to save
Maybe
everybody.
it's a trap, and if we
Yeah.
go up to them, we're gonna get jumped by the ravens.
Oh, don't like that.
Okay. So you just kind of go around them?
Yeah.
Just
Like when that homeless person
Well, like-
is asking you for a penny and you look the other way. It's not.
Temple wouldn't do that.
Would you Temple would approach her?
No, I'm just saying it wouldn't do that.
No.
I mean,
The
like,
best way to help is by finding a solution.
Yeah.
and there would be like, a roadway that you can take to go around the building, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just straight up avoid this sick person and keep
No,
going
just
along
walk
your
past
way.
Just-
them.
Yeah, we're not like avoiding them.
Oh, you're infectious.
We just know they're there, but we're not gonna go out of our way to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just walk by them.
Yeah, just walk by.
And yeah, you would notice that they're just kind of like staring there, not really making any sense. Okay. And
So sad.
you go ahead and walk by them.
Wait, real quick, I'm gonna just pour water down there.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
take your water
feeding
skin and you baby bird. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, you make your way by them. And it's thankfully uneventful, as I need to delete something real fast. There we go. So, you're looking for this group of adventurers now. Is there anything, like, do you want to use your magic eye again?
Is there anyone around?
It is eerily quiet.
Can I roll for perception?
Yes. Do changelings have dark vision?
Yeah, everyone at the table has dark vision. We know this every
I
time.
think, yeah, I think.
Wow, okay.
I'm just gonna Google it again just to be sure. This is literally one of my most searched things. Yes, can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Love it.
Just
Okay.
reminds you, do you have dementia? Like all of them are purple.
Nice.
In fact, since all
Sorry,
of y'all
not
are
that much
looking
else.
and you all have like dark vision, let's just make a group perception check as you're kind of starting to either perception or investigation.
Ooh, natural 20.
Know that.
Ooh, natural 7.
Okay.
16.
16.
24.
9.
9.
You want to roll for perception? Plus your wisdom.
Oh, 22.
Nice.
22.
Well, my perception's +5, so 23.
Those of you that didn't roll poorly, you eventually catch, there isn't much like wind down here. It's a very stale, dank air. And eventually you catch on the wind the smell of dead flesh.
Coming
by
from
the
what
wind.
direction?
It would essentially be like to the left of where y'all have been traveling.
I'm gonna go look.
Oh my
Are you just like walking down that way?
Yeah, just like sniff.
Okay. So all of you see Sarah's just kind of break off, sniffing in the air. As Ezra and Emma, you rolled well, right? Yeah. It was just Temple and
23.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
you
these
got
two that
these
did roll
two.
well. Yeah. You would both know that Saris is walking towards what smells like dead bodies, as you two kind of following along.
I was just gonna like pinch the bridge of her nose and be like, not this again.
Do we really need to be doing this right now?
I'm gonna go sniff. I'm gonna go look.
I'm gonna go sniff.
You go get a good sniff.
Be right back. Gotta sniff.
Wait for that. Yeah, shit smells good.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that. Like, smells like dead bodies.
Let me smell that rot.
Look at his face.
Sorry, that's a different character, I
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Temple or Temple?
Tampa?
think. That's Tittle.
Like Tampa?
Oh, okay.
I don't think he was prepared for you to do this.
No.
Look, I didn't have a lot of prep time. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I think it's funny because I can
It's like,
see,
oh, you're
I
actually
can see like your screen lighting up and getting darker, like you're clicking through different things.
Oh yeah.
That feeling like, oh, you're actually gonna go look at that. Okay. Like,
Let me open up this tab over here.
Well, I had planned on this, but y'all did something differently, so and that's on me. I didn't prepare for y'all to do something differently.
you should always prepare for that.
Yeah.
No matter the preparation, we're always gonna derail.
Sure, he didn't expect you to screech at these people.
You just really went curse of the moment.
Excuse me, man. Get some direction.
Okay. Eventually, Saris, you lead the group to what looks like the aftermath of a brief battle. As you see what looks to be malformed humanoids on the ground, with blood pooling underneath them.
So like this just happened.
Are they warm?
Make a medicine check. Just Saris.
Yeah, they're warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it!
20.
20?
30, 20.
Yes. They are very recent. Like within the past 10 minutes, dead.
Do I see any footprints from blood leading anywhere else?
No. But with your 20, now, it was a dirty 20,
Dirty
right? You would know that these were killed by what looks to be almost blades. Very thin blades.
Like rapiers.
A rapier would have more stabbing. This is slicing. But it was incredibly thin. Like thinner than would make sense.
So this is a magical weapon of some sort.
That is.
Well,
What inspiration?
You got
That was really good.
That's a magical weapon.
Yeah.
Yay, I get a +1.
Remember, maximum 2.
I know. I only have one. One now, at least.
Yeah, you put that together by yourself. I'm proud of you. Yeah, and like you would see, like it's a solid 8 bodies is the thing,
Jesus.
but they're all these malformed ravers. And the last thing I'll give you with that dirty 20 is that these ravers have what looks to be like dried blood, especially around their mouths and hands, as they look like they're cannibals.
Ravers.
The ravers.
Yeah, remember they're like feral fanatics.
I wonder what they eat.
Maybe it was the other group.
Cannibals.
That
means
each other.
they eat
Each other.
you.
I wonder what they eat. I wonder what this
No, like
cannibals
as in, they're eating each other or just anyone that's around them.
Probably anyone
There's
they
a reason
attack.
they're telling you to avoid ravers.
Yeah, they eat others.
Can I search their bodies?
I wonder what
Absolutely.
vegans eat.
That's the thing though, is that these are malformed, like they only have like pants and like underwear on.
Yeah.
So are you looking for anything specific? Or you
No, just looking.
Yeah. They're essentially malformed magically, as they've been exposed to. If you want to make an arcane or religion check, feel free.
Arcane or religion check? They're both intelligence, and I'm kind of stupid.
Yeah, we know.
16.
16. Okay. It does look like essentially it's a form of enhancement magic, but it's not like enlarged person where like it's instant and clean. They've been exposed to something that has been enhancing them over time, and it's more like a radiation kind that's been malforming them and breaking their minds. But you're not entirely sure exactly what.
I'm gonna touch him and ritual cast identify.
Okay. You get the same sense that they're enhanced, like they could easily like jump up a building, but it's only because they've been exposed to this enhancement magic, and it does seem to be a form of celestial magic. I'll give you that.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell, no.
Celestial magic. Okay. So we don't see any other signs of the people that killed them around here.
If y'all are looking for the killers, that's going to require an investigation check. And if anybody,
Proficient in it.
like, that's going to be each individual one. That's not going to be a group investigation check.
I have a investigation, but I can try. I have +0.
And if there's anything else you want to try, just let me know.
Well.
12. 12.
14.
No! You don't know shit.
Don't know nothing.
18.
18.
I
Okay.
can't see shit here.
Emma, you get this kind of gut feeling as you see like one of the ravers, wherever this magical cut came from, it came from above them, as if somebody was just raining down death upon them.
Storm of blades. Cloud of blades.
Oh, that's more of a whirlwind.
Yeah,
I
that's a
guess.
whirlwind,
Yeah.
not dropped from the sky.
Yeah, I guess.
They're not like swathed in cuts. Like it's specifically like
One
perfectly placed cuts like across the neck or like in the temple.
Shoot to kill.
Perfectly placed deadly shots. It's not shots. It's slices. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If like this was done on purpose to kill them.
It looks like it was a skirmish of some kind, a very one-sided fight, though.
Do you start looking up?
I was thinking about shape-shifting and seeing if I could fly above and see anything. If I was like a bat or something. I have a bat, right? I can turn into a bat.
You just cast the eye again so you don't expose yourself.
That's what
Are you communicating?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast it again.
Okay.
Can you send it up?
Mm-hmm. You can send in any direction. You can look
100
at it,
feet,
right?
right? 100 feet.
No, it's any distance.
Any distance.
It takes 30 feet to move.
Per action.
Oh,
So it basically
if you're in
takes
combat.
30 seconds to move 30 feet, or 6 seconds to move 30 feet.
Yeah. Jesus.
I mean, that's
If
5
I
feet a
turn
second.
into a bat,
I can do
I
that.
have blind sight.
Blind sight. That basically means that you can smell even if you don't have, like you can see even if you don't have your eyes. It's
Yeah.
mainly
while
like
while it
smells.
can't hear, the bat has no blind sight.
Yeah. Okay. So
Bat
echolocation.
has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing.
Nice.
Bats aren't actually blind. They just use echolocation.
I
So
was
if you ever
trying to
hear
think of
somebody say-
something that was like dark that wouldn't be like obvious in the
Blind
sky.
as a bat.
Yeah. If you ever see somebody say that, they're stupid. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Make shame them.
You know that they watch fucking Magic School Bus.
Did they really say that?
Yeah.
They did have an episode about that, didn't they? Mr. Frizzle, you disappoint me.
Damn.
She's
That's what
cute.
you get for PBS show. That's free.
Wait,
It's
oh,
an
I've also
education.
Oh, yeah,
turned
the
into
PBS
a
show.
raven.
It's not like a paid channel.
Ooh,
It's
really?
like it's all
It was
funded.
public, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see any other birds around here?
You would not notice any birds down here now.
No, I was just thinking of stuff I could.
But that would blend in well with the very dark scenery.
That's why I was
It
thinking
would-
that or
And
bat.
let me just clarify, it is like after lunch, like 1, 2 p.m. right
I think
now. So
bats
it's
are
still
louder.
very dim.
Yeah.
Do I see anything?
Do you look?
Yeah, with the eye.
The eye? Okay, so you have your eye up as Emma's kind of.
She's just thinking amongst the group, like
Okay.
she would reiterate what she discovers that the blows came from above them. They're very precise, thin, and all that. And then I guess Temple would kind of cut in and be like, "Let me use my eye." So like, look.
That's pretty good.
So you raise the eye up, we'll say 90 feet, as it just takes you like 20 seconds to do so. And are you looking for anything specific, or are you looking for like
I'm looking around.
Anybody running away?
Like to see if I can find somewhere that looks like shots could have
Like
come
evidence of.
Make a perception check because you're looking for this specifically. It counts.
Like 16 or 18. 16. Perception?
Yeah.
18.
18 total. Okay. You look up and you see what looks to be like somebody moved a window pane to get a better look out on this. You're essentially in like not a courtyard, but like, you know,
An open area.
an openish area on the street. And you get the sense that there's nobody there now, but whoever did this attack attacked from there. And then, does the eye keep raising, or did you stop it maybe at 100 feet?
I stopped.
Okay. With an 18, you would then notice that there seem to be raver shapes on all four, enclosing on all of you.
Ah.
Since I can see what I see, I can just communicate with them and show them what I'm seeing.
Yeah. So you all would see in Temple's mind's eye
My mind hole.
Yummy, I bet it's wet.
Oh.
just this swarm of unnaturally gangly, muscly bodies on all fours. Just
How
We
many?
gotta go.
what?
How many?
I said we gotta go.
Yeah.
You want to know how much
How
exactly?
many? How many?
More than 3 dozen.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gotta go.
To us?
Yeah.
They're
coming towards
swarming
us.
on us.
You smell the blood.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Do you go back the way you
Ezra
came?
turns and walks the other way.
Do you want to hide?
Doesn't
in,
even.
Do you want to hide in that building?
I was gonna say hi and watch.
Why?
We still gotta get past you.
Yeah, we. How else are we? Because they're coming. Like we're going in the direction they're coming.
Does it look like?
No,
they-
we turned left to come here from.
Yeah.
We diverted the path that we were on.
Alright.
We could just go back.
Do I get a sense from looking at them that it looks like they're know we're here? Like they're coming towards us
You
specifically?
can't get that specific kind of info. Not with an 18, sorry.
How
Let's go.
about you guys head out and I want to see
No.
what they're coming at?
No.
No.
I have a 20 flat stealth. I can roll a 1 and I'll get a 21 to my stealth.
What the hell are rolls?
I am very sneaky.
I'm very sneaky,
I feel like you've said that multiple times.
and I've
And you've
I've stealthed by every time.
I feel like
I very rarely fail a stealth check.
I think that's a stupid idea.
Whatever it is we're gonna
They're
do,
getting
we
closer.
need to get the fuck out of here. If you're staying, we're going.
You
if
guys
we're
need to
all
leave.
going.
You guys need to leave.
How far does the telepathic bond go?
Oh, we're gonna hear just hang up dial noise.
It's only. Oh, how long does it last?
How far can you?
Like, are you going to bring it with you? And like, and the telepathic bond specifically, not the eye. I know the eye can follow with you.
As long as you guys stay within 100 feet of me, I can. To
I think it links us telepathically, like we can.
That's right. It's like as long as you don't go to another
I
realm,
think
right?
the range to cast it is 30 feet, but I already cast it.
Oh, so we're just linked.
That's right. So long as you don't go into another realm, right, or something like that.
Oh, there you go. Communication is possible over any distance, though it can't extend to other planes.
Yep. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. So the 4 of you and Chippy immediately start retreating back to where the street you came down.
I believe the eye.
Okay.
Can I use it?
No.
Okay.
But he can think of it to you.
Okay,
if that
cool.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I
makes
can
sense.
keep a watch over you and make sure you know.
Right. Make another perception check as you begin to run.
16.
16. You would notice that some of the ravers are breaking off as all of you are running. And they're breaking off in the direction you're running.
Is there like a building we can duck into?
There are lots of buildings, yeah.
You guys are gonna have to hide.
Yeah, we're gonna. Duck
Yeah,
into
we're
a
gonna have to
building.
go into a building.
Do you let us know that they're okay? Yeah, we gotta duck into a building.
So, this probably won't go perfectly, but let's just do it anyway.
Should I roll for stealth now?
Go ahead and roll for stealth. So essentially,
34.
the dead ravers would have been around this part right here, and here we can move some of these ravers right here, as they're kind of starting to make their way down.
Interesting.
Wait, oh, that's right. Okay. So they're all moving down this way, and then going back here. Do y'all see my
Yeah.
icon?
Yeah.
It's
Where are
really
we?
small. So that's what I was saying. Saris, you would probably hide around either here or here. All right. As the rest of the group, you would be right about here at the crossroads where you were. All right. So you have about 6 seconds to determine what y'all are going to do. So you'll have a round of action. What was your roll, Saris?
34.
God damn. All right.
You did say not 20 essentially.
Wait, but as a Kalash star, you don't have super dark vision, but you have regular dark vision?
I have regular dark vision. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make a perception check as you enter this room. Which one did you enter, by the way?
This one.
The one on the right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. A perception check?
Yeah.
14.
14? Okay. You kind of like tuck into a corner as you're watching. You don't see anything, but you do hear the very distinct clatter of as just a swarm is quickly approaching. What do the four of you and Chippy do? Oh, I forgot your Chippy token. That's on me.
Can we duck into like that building or that building?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and duck in there. And do y'all hide? Are y'all preparing for battle?
I like crouch down, or I would.
So high.
Yeah, I think we're all hiding. I mean, Simple doesn't need to crouch.
He just needs to pull his hat down.
Go ahead and move yourselves into there.
Do you want to be in this one or in that one?
I would say the one on the your right, Kirsten, would be a little more run down. It looks like.
The one that's least run down.
What about this right here?
It's just open.
Right?
So this one has like a little door. We can
Yeah,
in
let's go
there.
through this one.
Oh, I'm knocking on.
Who's dropping M&Ms over here?
Fucking Marshall.
Alright, so we need No, in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. It's the same
Hershey's
episode.
Squares. Isn't it the same?
It's the one where they're in that building
In the
that
art-
where he can save something and you can hear it
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
Oh, that
That's where he
is.
drops the M&M.
No, it's not.
No, it's when Lily's
Marshall,
art show.
not Lily's art show. No,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
not at an art show. It's like some dude's art show.
That's right. It was
And he's like, "Oh, this piece is dedicated to my grandma who died, or
A
whatever."
bunch of M&Ms
Let's
are
have a
falling.
moment of silence, and it's just some shit ton of M&Ms.
Oh no, it's Skittles. It's Skittles.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this one would be more covered.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and make a group stealth check.
Chippy.
I mean, I think Malachi was the only one with pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Or Saris.
Yeah. I did not cast it on him.
24.
Love that.
I got a plus 12.
Oh, damn.
I got shit.
17.
17, 15, 4. Okay. So,
And
so,
my
at,
trips.
Knocks over everything.
so
I
at
was
this
just
point,
licking the floor.
Or she's doing that thing where like it's like really thin. It's like she's trying to hide, but she's essentially doing this.
He's just standing there.
It's like menacingly. It's like in Overwatch when you're trying to hide from an ult and you choose like a stop pose.
She's just rotating as you watch it go.
okay, so it was 4, 24,
17.
17, 15? 15. Okay, that's, I want to say that's like 14 on average?
You're all welcome.
Yeah, you got up the average.
Okay. So, in this dilapidated building, as you kind of like crouch down, trying to hold your breath, you would see the same similar disfigured, humanoid bodies just trotting past all of you, and they're just like, and you see like these two groups of them over here convalesce on the various dead bodies that y'all had found, and immediately just start feasting.
Ah!
Oh, that's what I thought they
And
were.
they're right in front of you,
I wanted to watch
Saris,
them.
as you are completely silent, deep within there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do mine.
I'm definitely observing them eat. Interesting.
All right.
They're interesting creatures.
Some of that.
It's really low, but how
Are y'all gonna just keep hiding where you are?
I mean, we gotta wait. I think.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't think we
start
can stealth out
speaking
of
to
there.
them telepathically and be like, they're just eating the bodies.
I mean, could we technically just kind of?
Slink.
But if you use pass without a trace,
It's within 30 feet.
I mean, you could leave and then come to us.
Oh, I have no problem.
Apply it.
I have no problem leaving.
Okay.
Don't want to blow them up.
They're all grouped up.
I think that would be a good idea.
Get him out of there.
I mean,
I can leave.
That's just a small group of them.
Well, he said there's like 3 dozen.
No, yeah.
Oh, this is only one
That's
that
the
branched
initial.
off.
This is the initial group that you can see.
Oh, then I don't
Then we
say
should-
don't
we should
fireball. Yeah,
You might attract some more to us.
yeah.
And you don't have your staff, right?
I have my stuff.
Oh, you have your staff.
So I mean, I want to see if they'll see this. Okay, yeah. So right about here, yeah. Does it ping? Yeah, it does.
Cool.
So from this corner, there's basically a tower that hasn't been fully broken down yet. That isn't a part of the battle map. Sorry. You would see a shimmer, followed by a. As you see a fireball just erratic,
So someone had the same
just
idea.
blow them up,
Everybody
just
that
blow
said
up a
me
group.
just-
But it's not any of the groups that you can certainly see on the map.
Okay.
Just a group gets blown up
And it came from that
from
direction.
the northeastern direction,
What are the ones over here?
northwestern direction. And yeah, they would immediately just like as they're kind of like finishing and just they would get up and immediately start scampering off to that side.
You want to go towards them?
That's what I was doing.
Well, if we're looking for those adventurers, that could be them.
Yeah, I was thinking we should go over there. To Twinkling.
And
We
as you
should do it under pass without a trace, though, so we don't get fucked.
Absolutely.
so do you group back up with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'll group up back with them and then
Okay.
I'll cast Pass
Pass
Without a Trace.
Okay. So then y'all are immediately engulfed in the shadow of Saris's.
So we get +10 automatically, right?
Oh, did you ever draw Saris, by the way?
Yeah.
Or at least like the line drawing? Question mark? Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of feathers.
Yeah. And this is something that you would all notice. It's just kind of like growing
I
out
thought it
of
was the
that
same
coat.
body.
It is the same body, and it's the same exact face, except more narrow eyes and a shorter bridge of the nose. So resemble the face of an owl, and then feathers.
And you would notice that whereas when Malachite casts Pass Without a Trace, it's very wispy and dark, smoky. This is much more like almost just nightmare goop.
Yeah, it's gross.
As you kind of you see like the chittering of some kind of bug squirming through it.
Yeah,
Just
really-
nightmare level stuff.
Yeah, really gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead things.
Why?
Think about dead things.
I hate you.
Okay.
Okay, so what are y'all doing as a group? As you see that the group of these ravers are currently just kind of like
Whoop.
gulping.
No.
I'm trying to see
the noise.
where,
It's
like,
a
if we
stupid
can
video of
spot
that dog.
the adventurers who's casting this.
Make a perception check. As you kind of know the general direction of where the fireball came
Direction.
No, 20 plus 5, 25.
from. You look up into this tower and you notice a figure pointing a wand, a larger figure, and what looks to be a shorter, looks to be another halfling figure, since you've seen a halfling recently.
What are you doing?
I'm
She's
trying
just
to
looking
see
up
if
into
I
the
can,
tower.
look over to the tower and see if I see any signs of.
And the person with the wand, who's definitely the one that cast the fireball,
Yeah.
and you kind of see them winding up for another one.
I'll tell the group I see 3 figures. One obviously pointing a wand, one halfling, and one larger.
I was going to send
Creature.
my eye right up to them.
So you're right up to them.
Should we dimension door up there?
They are about 300 feet off, so it would take 30 feet divided by 10,
Math.
6, a minute. So it would take a minute for your eye to roll over there. Okay. And your eyes, but your eye is still high up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, are y'all just
Trying
gonna
to hide.
chill in there? Are y'all just gonna chill in there while we wait for the eye?
I thought we were gonna go over there.
Oh, we can do both.
Yeah.
Do y'all start sneaking over there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right then. So everybody roll a stealth check.
I got a plus 30.
God.
Part of the die.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
With the plus 10, it's 15.
15. All right.
Brother.
Is it plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. 27.
Damn.
You don't get anything plus.
Twelve.
your
Uh,
stealth.
28.
44.
44. Jeez.
39.
Okay.
We just
Oh,
disappeared.
So you follow the wispy
Yeah.
trail, and do y'all?
You still
you-
have the plus.
You have to traverse through a lot of like. You have to go this way really to kind of follow them.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll move y'all as a group.
Does Chippy have to roll too?
Ooh, Chippy would have to roll.
Chippy.
Unless you dismiss Chippy.
No, Chippy died.
Chippy's still.
No.
Stop.
Don't kill my dog.
It ate some dead body.
We need like one of those like long sticks with the hook at the end to push things, like at the poker tables.
Plus 10?
Yeah.
Well, what are we? It'll
Stealth.
be
Stealth.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dex, yeah.
Oh, okay. 14.
Plus 10?
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Chippy
2
rolled a
plus 2.
Oh no, Chippy, no.
So as you'll round the street corner, you once again kind of see these various ravers just kind of like sniffing up in the air. Some of them are like swatting at each other as they get too close to each other in this cramped street. And you would see like the one in the very back seems to like glance behind him as he hears like Chippy and Temple bump into each other.
Aaron would have been proud of that one.
But then at that point you
It's
would
not
see
gold, it's gourd.
I know, but still.
you would see another fireball fly off in the distance as it blows up what sounds to be another group of ravers. And immediately the ravers seem to snap back to attention. And at that point, is there anything else y'all want to do?
Can we get a better look at the tower from here?
You could. And it would have been another 6 seconds. So the eye would be a little closer. Still not too, like, what's the, it's how far can it see again? 100 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet, that's only 30
With,
feet.
no, it's normal vision or dark vision up to 30 feet.
Yeah, okay, so it's not quite close enough, not near close enough yet. If y'all want to make a perception check though, to look up in the tower, you can try.
Straight to Joe.
I'm doing good today.
16.
Proposed to his girlfriend. He just texted me. She said yes. Yeah. Not 20 plus 5.
Her friend from California. Right?
He proposed to his girlfriend.
Oh, nice, I love that.
19.
No longer named
19,
this.
okay.
Still a virgin.
Good for him.
No, there's not. They've been together 5 years. Today's our 5-year
Are they
anniversary.
waiting for me?
And then they for now.
Consummate.
He proposed
On the
today
5th
on their
anniversary.
5th anniversary.
That's great.
That's cute.
Hey, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry, I rolled.
You rolled a nat 20,
Yeah, plus 5.
and everybody else rolled fairly
Okay.
decent.
16.
18.
19. It's brilliant.
3.
You're focused on Chippy, making sure Chippy's okay.
Oh, that's my dog.
Good boy. Yes, you are.
Emma especially, you look up into the tower, and then you realize that essentially in this building right here, there is a small cloaked figure that seems to be winding up. And then suddenly you see what looks to be a card fly from his fingers
Smash.
as
Twisted Fate?
as,
Sorry.
as one of the ravers is cut down by this card. And
The
then
thin.
It's cards.
which immediately disappears as it hits as it slices into the ground. And immediately the pack of ravers seems to scatter.
And then he places the card face down and defends him.
Yeah. And then he says, Exodia!
Oh no!
Obliterate! And you all die.
Hell yeah. That's how I want to
It's
go.
gonna be like, will I sacrifice gods
He's
to
so
summon my trusty servant, the blue-eyed white dragon?
Why they gotta have blue eyes and why they gotta be white, huh?
He's so good.
Red Eye is
Represents
black
sulfur.
dragon.
Here you go.
He's the card.
No.
Because he doesn't own them all.
I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. I'm sending you to the Bronx.
What the fuck?
No!
They've never seen that meme.
Seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
I gotta find it.
That's an old video.
Yeah.
It is the Raver's Scatter. Is one of them. This one specifically was cut down. And I can
I made that joke earlier.
Yeah.
I did.
I said all you gotta do is follow the EDM.
Rage Raiders.
I guess we can call it movie critics.
What?
The girl was raving.
Oh my god.
Full disclosure,
Are you proud of that joke?
I heard the cloak figure throw a card, and I immediately was like, "Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself."
What happened here?
We've just
sorry,
been
guys.
naming all night.
I know I shot out of my dad's dick ready.
What?
That was in the movie.
What are you doing?
Oh.
He doesn't want to spoil Deadpool for you.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Gambit's character.
Oh.
He has a Creole.
He has a
Yeah.
Creole accent.
Because he's like from the show, the X-Men animated series, and in one of the scenes, that's what he said.
Shut out of my dad's dick, right?
Like, I didn't know my daddy, but I'm sure I shot out his dick ready.
What a thing to say.
He was a crazy character.
Yeah, I was
And a
shocked.
crazy good one.
When I saw it was Channing Tatum, I was like, what the fuck?
It's been years in the making.
It finally happened. Okay. We'll go ahead and wrap up there for the night. But essentially,
It is 10:40.
it is 10:40, and I'm losing all my concentration. But essentially, the figure seems to jump over to another building and seems to be winding up for another attack. Whenever you hear bellow out from the tower, the distinct voice of Caius the Fourth.
I knew it was gonna be him.
Stain! More of them are coming! Get in the tower!
Stain?
Steam.
Oh, so they saw us?
They called out to the lot of you, so. Stain.
The guy with the cards with
We
the
want to team up with the bad people?
No! Dude, he's
These are
gonna
your
see
people.
me and
Don't
fucking
call my
banish
people.
me.
Yeah, he's gonna see you and be like, oh,